Hey collective, how are you doing? I hope everyone's doing good. Um, this is going to be a late night read. Um, I figured I would go ahead and get a reading in, especially for this solar eclipse, because I didn't do so before. I tried doing it yesterday, but I just didn't have the time for it. So that's that. But I don't know why, but like right before this reading, my upper shoulders have been like killing me. Like it feels like lightning bolts, and it's like so painful. It's like it'll like zap me, and it's like it's like I could rub so hard on my shoulders and it's numb. It's terrible circulation, especially considering that I move quite a bit. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well, and they have had a good solar eclipse in Virgo. So this solar eclipse in Virgo is all about bringing about new beginnings and like radical transformations, especially with themes like Virgo rules routine, work, and health. So those aspects, and looking at those a lot closer. Also, Venus has also recently entered into Virgo, bringing more emotional sensitivity. You could be experiencing like heightened awareness, or you could possibly be experiencing things that are just kind of like out of the ordinary. So that's definitely going on. Also, not everybody, but some may be going through like self-analysis, but like critical self-analysis upon self, obviously. And also there is a highlight about being that Venus is now in Virgo. There's a focus on love in practical kind of ways and things like that. So another thing is that Mercury's communication energy is shifting. Recent ingress into Libra, earlier through Virgo, which is kind of putting off like stirring conversations, a lot about things being balanced and fair, obviously about relationships, finding clarity about things that we need to better understand why and what's causing us to repeat these cycles. And of course, balance is a big one that is also coming through, or has came through and is still coming through. Hi guys, how are y'all doing? And it's still coming through. because with a solar eclipse, it's not like it's just pinpointed at a certain period of time, and I think you guys know this. It is something that can linger for, you know, maybe up to a week before and vice versa after. So, so I definitely, I want to focus this reading obviously on you guys, the general collective, but I also want to touch up on aspects of like releasing and resetting ourselves and what that may look like for us and how we can possibly go about doing that if that's something that is a hindrance in our forward movement. Also, with Virgo highly aspected, or Virgo's influence on health, work, and habits, it's all about the daily systems and healing yourself. Like, really taking a look at what routines in your life are draining you at this time, and possibly what habit supports healing and flow. You know, these are very specific questions whenever it comes to trying to better understand how to really move into flow and sync with this transition. Now, of course, with Venus being there, we have, you know, the heart space versus the critic. Okay, so Venus in Virgo is also perfectionism versus love. So we are trying to possibly jump the gun or maybe nitpick and spend too much time on little things when it comes to our relationships and things like that, and our love life. Just perfectionism and our love life does not go together because we are not perfect. And if anybody's gonna see our, you know, who we truly are, is our significant other, our partner. Good morning. And another one is, I did say balance, which also Mercury, which is all about communication. Mercury is in Libra, which brings a high aspect of fairness and clarity and connection. What truth needs to be seen at this time is definitely hey Divine Protection, how are you? I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. It's always a blessing to see ones that come back. I can't forget you. So the next one is after communication and balance with Mercury in Libra, highlighting fairness, truth, and communication, we have new beginnings coming with this eclipse. And it's like planting seeds at this time so that, you know, anytime we go through some sort of lunar phase or lunar eclipse or something lunar big or anything in the astral big, it's always going to shift things to where there's gonna be a lot of like death card moments, like in the tarot, where or tower moments where we are going to have to change, and we're going to have to change sometimes at short notice, and sometimes it'll be, you know, whatever. But this is all about seeding the future energy and what it is that you wish it to look like. Okay. However, now that we got that out the way, before I start diving into this, I want to just pull on some random energy just to see, you know, just to check on my collective and see how you guys are doing. I care about each and every one of you, and I just want to make sure everyone is recognized. So I'm gonna go ahead and call in my ancestors at this time. Good morning. Okay, and now I'm gonna clean the energy. Okay. I just dripped that all over me. I was so thirsty. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a second to just ground myself and get into the space of the collective, and tap in that way. Okay. I feel way more grounded. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, we are just going to, let's pull the divine doors, because the divine doors helped us out last time. Whoops. The first card that came out was intuition. I drive a truck. I drive an F-250 actually. She's all black. She's a 2017. Before that one, I had a 2015, but I traded it in. I like my truck. It's kind of like everybody's, every time, because I'm so small and petite, and I get comments and remarks all the time, or question like, oh, that must be your old man's truck or whatever, and I'm like, oh, excuse me. you don't have to be a dude to drive a freaking truck, okay? So, and I have a jet ski that I pull behind it. 1111 just came out. And let me finish this story, because if not, I'm gonna get stuck. Which I already have. I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about my truck. Oh, it's so big, and I get comments about it like you're so tiny, and how do you get in and out of that thing? And I'm telling you something. I have been driving trucks for a very, very long time, just because my dad was imperative that I knew how to, and same with the back in a trailer, in and out, and being able to drive. Like, my dad literally, one of my first vehicles was an Isuzu Trooper, okay? And I had a hitch kit and everything. And my dad freaking put a box trailer on the back of my Isuzu Trooper and made me drive around from school to wherever I went for an entire month. So if you ever really want to know, like, oh really? Aw, that's crazy. Maybe that's why I felt compelled to talk about it. I don't know, but I said I felt like I had to get it out, and that was such a huge lesson for me. Even though it was a pain in the ass at the time, like, shit, like, if I want to go through the drive-through and get McDonald's, I mean, I know that's not healthy or whatever, but you know, it's reality. So if I would do that, I can't tell you how many times I've got myself, like, what is it, jackknifed or something like that, and had to, like, pull it out again, and then, you know, line it up, and then get straight and back it up again. Oh wow, I bet you he saw and experienced so much. That's a blessing in itself. I mean, work is, it's gonna have its up and downs, you know, but that's an exciting job to have, especially being able to see different, like, nationalities and different cultures, and just landscape, you know, because I know where I'm at, there's no hills, there's no mountains, none of that. But I can drive probably 5 hours away and start to reach, like, more terrain, like more hills and more, like, mountainous, like, areas. Not mountainy, just hills. Okay, so the first card that came out was, oh, what, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that or scare you guys, but what I was trying to say is that when people would ask me about the truck, is I would tell them, look, I've been driving trucks for so long that the moment I get in it, it's like Transformers. I become one with the truck. So people are pretty taken aback, and they think it's funny whenever they ride with me. So anyway, we have 1111. Okay, numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Yep, if anybody was looking for a sign, or some sort of nudge. Here it is. There's your, oh, you can't really see it, but it says numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. What I'm getting there is don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. Live in the present. Okay? Because hush. Because it says don't hold your love back now. Life is meant for you. Well, life is now. So, oh yeah, I've been seeing a lot of numbers too, especially whenever I get real hungry and I haven't eaten. Hey, puppies. There's nothing there. Chill out. Okay, let me get another one. Excuse me, for the collective. So it looks like this. And it says, three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. And what's crazy is that in my last reading, I was talking, on my last live, I was talking about birds symbolizing, being a symbol as a messenger, an animal that bears messages. And I'm sure you've seen it in movies and things like that, where they will tie the little note to their little foot and they'll fly away and go to where it's supposed to and deliver that message. Now, that's what the Native Americans used to do, and other people carried on that trait as well. But I also bought an oracle deck today that is specifically about birds and the messages that they have. So this whole oracle deck is about multiple and different and all kinds of messages that you need to hear at this time. And I'm gonna pull that one out too. But so we have 1111, number in doubles, synchronicity in 2, don't hold back your love now, life is meant for you. And the three-eyed raven is, as sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. And that's crazy because it's morning time already. Here it is. It's 1:43 a.m. And when the sun rises, it's saying that there's going to be a message for you. So whoever this may be resonating with, and we'll get some more signs and synchronicities to know if this is your message. You're receiving some sort of message from your divine guardian. Okay? It says, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. So that's confirming that you are on your right path. Okay? You are right where you need to be, buddy. So that's beautiful news. All right, let's see. Like I said, I kind of wanted to dig in the energy and see what was going on. Where is that? Where's the new deck? Let's see. Right here. Okay. This is that new oracle deck. It says the spiritual meaning of birds. Discover the wisdom and insight of these divine winged messengers. Okay. What does the collective need to know? What message do they need to know at this time? What is it that their divine guardian is trying to tell them? What is of such importance? Oh, when I said such importance, I just got like a, I just got like a, like I felt like something just touched me. All right, what's two more shuffles? What's going on with the collective? What messages do they need to hear at this time through this solar eclipse in Virgo? Okay. All right, let's do this. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Robin, which is all about new beginnings and feeling very cheerful and cycles. So I'm guessing if it's new beginnings and feeling cheerful, I would say that closing cycles, which is right in alignment with this lunar eclipse. So having some sort of new beginning, being in a very cheerful state. I see you guys possibly going, if you're not already in this cycle, or if this cycle hasn't already started, then I see it coming soon, with cardinal after that representing your new beginning. This cycle that you're stepping into is one of a role of a leader, one who has confidence and can create many things. That's what I see. And then after that, we have the egret, which talks about stateliness, beauty, and rarity. So when I think about rarity and beauty and stateliness, I think about someone's natural beauty with no makeup, you know, just sun shining on your face, whatever, just natural. And it's really giving your authentic self, your authenticity. Because that kind of reminds me of you being a rarity. And the fact that you are stateliness and you are a rarity, that's what makes you so beautiful. So far, collective, I see that you may be embarking on some sort of new journey that's going to be very positive for you, and it's going to be a new cycle for you that you are going to be stepping into, or stepping up to, I guess you would say, into some sort of leadership position, some sort of position where your confidence needs to be in check, and and you need to be focusing on your creativity. Not focusing on it. I'm sorry, y'all. The cards fell in my lap and it messed me up. I can't read. I don't even think I can. Okay, then we have Lark. Joy, celebration, and playfulness. Then we have Falcon. Power, efficiency, and movement. Okay. Well, I feel like I've kind of gotten the message so far. Things are looking very positive, and I feel like you may be receiving some sort of message at sunrise with the three-eyed raven. Let's see. My heart's beating fast. Let me see. I want to pull. What's going on with the general collective? I think I might have miswritten this one. It says everything you need too soon. I'm going to put that one to the side. What is the collective? Maybe it might work itself in the message. What does the collective need to know at this time? So we have scrying. Some of you may journal or write or draw. And with the message before that saying everything you need too soon, well, scrying is a tool of divination, and scrying ultimately helps you find the truth in situations, answers. However, it can take a while to exercise that muscle and learn how to tune into that kind of energy. It says enlighten, given spiritual insight to. Let's see what else we have. What else does the collective need to know at this time? We have sister, brother. That can be significant. What else does the collective? We have chemistry. Them, something about them. Someone is casting. So someone is casting possibly love spells or SCX spells. Bottom of the deck we have traveling. Some of you guys may be traveling here soon. Let's see what else. We have something about your light. And your expression. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to be right back, okay?